Elvis Presley died today.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
John Lennon was shot 3 times at around 11 p.m. Eastern Time. He was rushed to New York's Roosevelt Hospital, but died a few minutes later.
Blue didn't want to come to Vietnam, and he'd much rather be a businessman than a soldier.
Where the East German authorities have said, in essence, that the Berlin Wall doesn't mean anything anymore.
Nelson Mandela to be released tomorrow, and as you might expect, that is a moment that this country will not soon forget.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Well, we understand that there has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center. We understand that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. We don't know anything more than that.
That Diana, Princess of Wales, has in fact been killed in that car accident.
Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
This is white smoke rising from above the Sistine Chapel. There is a new pope.
I think the American people are sick and tired of establishment politics and economics, and by the way, a little bit tired of corporate media as well.
Refugee camps in the neighboring countries are becoming oversaturated. There is no jobs, there is no prospects of
A single girl in an open field. She walks with hesitance but a subtle courage. Her silence acknowledges her finite place in our universe. The weight of her world competes with that of the one in which she lives. What she doesn't know is that these two worlds are inextricably linked and will collide to create the human experience. Today, like any other day, we rise and fall. We wake up to the reality of our tasks and intentions, our demons and our motivators. We dress ourselves, identify ourselves, and somehow, somewhere in between her beating heart and his first sip of coffee, we lose sight of who we are collectively. We pile ourselves into daily routines. We separate ourselves into the you and the me, and then we leave. We leave our unity, our humanity, and our desire to live to our fullest behind. We ignorantly disregard our essential similarities, feverishly drawing boundaries to assert our power. Suddenly, there is an ocean separating you and the ones you love, but you learn to fall in love with your new home. One day, you go to your favorite cafe and realize that the man reading the newspaper who sneezed into his handkerchief has the same type of sneeze as your father. And suddenly, there is no more room for ignorance, no more room for using language and culture as barriers. The truth of our edgeless community is the fact that we all laugh, cry, scream, feel pain, kiss a loved one, find solace in art, be amazed, open our windows, pour a glass of wine, and acknowledge the life that we have made. We have strolled along the privileged life of ignoring our similarities that have the potential to break down our biggest boundaries. Through laughter and tears, we are almost unidentifiable. Naked without these limits, we have the ability to see each other with compassion rather than just as the other.
And it's ice cream. Ooh. Happy birthday, dear Melanie. Turn it this way. What is it? Her tail lights up. Melanie, do you want to be the little baby and I'll No, Justin. What? Magical mermaid.
Under the same sun, we live, prosper, fail, and perish. The human experience is something we all share as individuals who inhabit and divide the earth. We stake our claims as territorial beasts, ever asserting our dominance over each other with words and signs, expressions and actions. We share love, jealousy, hate, and lust, sadness, loneliness, euphoria, and trust, disappointment, pride, and confusion, and fear. We each sneeze, laugh, cry, and cough. We are one, we are the same, in the basic truth that we are all incredibly different.